Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Hi, welcome to my channel. Welcome. I'm Keshi and this is Beyond Keshi, and I'm really happy to have you here. Yes. For my returning subscribers, you are the people. Like, you are the people. You get. And for the new subscribers, welcome to Beyond Keshi. Welcome to this family. I know we're kind of small, but we are growing. Yes. So, guys, according to the title you've already read, today I'm gonna do my high school story, my high school horror. Let me just say it like that. Yes, yes, this is high school edition. Thank you for clicking this video, and let's jump into it. Let's jump into the video and start with the story. Okay, I don't want to take much of your time, guys. I don't, because you guys, nyinyi ndo wale wazee, unasikia, nyinyi ndo wale wazee. So let's jump into the video. Nakwambia nimeamua sivai sweater because as you can see nimenona. Nimenona. The kind of fat I have on my body. Staki kuvaa sweater. Yes, staki. But it's kind of cold, guys. I don't even know how single people are surviving out here. Like, how you guys surviving? Because Mimi, if I was single, I don't know if ningeweza kusurvive. Singeweza hata kusurvive, guys. Ningekuwa nishazikwa, juu baridi imenigonga. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. I feel like laughing at the same time najihurumia. Like, have you ever sat down and unakumbuka all my boyfriends you had when you were in high school, and you're like, damn, I lowered my standards. Me, I can say that. I definitely 100% lowered my standards. Like, gosh, I'm looking at them right now and I'm like, what did I see? Okay, not them. Okay, I wasn't that, I wasn't that kahani. It's just one. I'm looking at that person right now and I'm like, what was perfect about him? What was that nilikuwa napenda about him? I still don't know. Even till date, I still don't see any, any amazing features about him. Anyway, let me start with the story. I don't want to continue bragging here, and I'm like not saying anything important. Anyway, this is my high school story, my high school horror story. I don't know if it's horror, whether I should call it horror or what. Okay, it's that time of the year when sasa nimeingia high school. It was just, it was just normal. I was excited because, I'm growing into an adult. I was excited, and tukaingia high school. It's a day. Nilisomea day school. Tukaingia high school, everything was just, amazing. The subjects were just amazing. Alafu, ukiingia high school, mtu uingia na, full uniform, like mpya. So niliingia na full uniform mpya na kila kitu, and you can imagine the skirt ilikuwa inafika wapi. The corridors. Yes, ilikuwa inafika kule kwa miguu. So I finished form 1. It wasn't bad. And now we moved to form 2. Form 2 sasa hapo ndipo sasa unaingiwa na, I don't even know what I can call it. But there's something about Form 2 and Form 3. There's something about those classes. They just, I don't know if it's the adolescents. It's what? They just turn around your mind and you become a crazy person. Yes. So nikaingia form 2. Form 2, I started hanging out with new friends. Okay, the friends I had in Form 1, I cannot hang out with them in Form 2 because I've already told you the craziness that is in Form 2, you can't even handle it. So I had new friends, and the new friends were like cool, bougie and everything. So I just wanted to be just like them and blend in. So nikatisha skirt ikakuwa fupi, The sweater that I had, which was long sleeve, nikakatisha ikakuwa short sleeve. Yes. And nikaslimisha huku. Get. What else? And the blouses, pia blouses. I used to like slimisha them uku sideways, ndo zinibane. You get, At that moment, nimeanza kuwa stylish, nimeanza kuwa, bougie and everything. So, in Form 2, this guy was, alikuja shule. Hatukuanza na yeye Form 1. Alikuja shule yetu. Akakuja kama ameingia Form 2. There were 2 classes, Form 2 West and Form 2 East. And because we were mixed school, boys and girls, so it wasn't that, ati not normal for girls to have boyfriends and boys to have girlfriends, It was just normal. So this guy alikuja shule. He started in Form 2. He wasn't bad. Okay, he wasn't bad. He was literally trying to be handsome, guys. He was literally trying to be handsome. That's what I saw. Back then. If you're watching this, shout out to you. You know your name. So, we started talking, getting to know each other as friends first. As friends, we didn't want to take things further because we didn't have connections. We were not linking. Hatukuwa tuna link, hakunitumia link. Yes. So, we were just friends. It continued and continued until Form 2 third term. Form 2 third term, he kind of told me that I'm cute, I'm beautiful, he likes my smile. And I'm like, I was a virgin. I was a virgin at these things. No man has ever told me that you look beautiful. No man has ever told me I have a beautiful smile. Okay? So when this person told me that I have a beautiful smile, anyway, it's my cat. He wants to be part of the story. So when this person told me that I have a beautiful smile and everything, so I'm like, oh my God. The excitement, I don't even know. I was like, oh my God, he just told me that I'm beautiful and everything. And back then, he was like, kusema shule. You get, he was kind of famous in school. So, nilikuwa na feel at least a bit famous because I'm hanging out with the famous guy. Yes. So, tukaingia sasa Form 3. Form 3, term 1, it's when I decided, let me take this thing further. Let me just take it further. You only get one thing once. You only get a chance once. You only live once. What if huyu mtu akitransfer aende shule ingine, apatane na mwingine? Let me try this. So, he asked me out. Wakati sasa on weekends, he asked me out. We went, we had fun. He wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad guy. He was just, he was good. Now, on Monday, after the date, now we're in Form 3, term 1. On Monday, after the date, he asked me if I would like to be his girl. And the way he asked, those 2 letters we used to send in high school? Yes, he sent me a letter and asked whether I would love to be his girl. And I was like, the opportunity has come. I did not go searching for it. It came to me. So let me take it. And by then, the friends that I had were like pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, you get? Yes. So in Form 3, that period, some students came. They came to the school to study. Walitoka shule ingine wakakuja kusomea kwetu. And amongst those students, there was one of my friend who was there. Yeah, it's a girl. So she became my best friend back then. We connected very, very, very easily. Like, I don't even know, but we just connected with her and she became my best friend. So the moment she became my best friend is when now this ex guy was asking me to be his girl. And I asked her and she was like, it ain't bad. You just accept. I accepted to be his girl. So I became his girlfriend. So this guy, let's call him X. X had some friends, some male friends, two friends. Let me just say YZ. Okay? So my best friend akakatiwa na Y, who is X friend. Kamwambia, it's kind of nice. We're hanging out with the same guys and everything. We just accept, Akakubali, akakuwa timu yake. So we were just that kasako, you get, tukienda nyumbani, tunaendanisha pamoja, tukienda lunch, tunaendanisha pamoja. Alafu note, we were not in the same class, okay? The three boys were in Form 3 East, yeah. And me and my bestie tulikuwa Form 3 East. So the moment bell ilikuwa ina ring ya kuenda lunch, they used to wait for us. Maybe kama teacher ameamua ku extend classes kiasi, they used to wait for us. Ama they go and wanatuwekea spot. So it was just like that, lovey-dovey high school loves, nini, on top of the moon, loving each other, nini. Lakini sidhani kama tushaikandana na yeye. Oh my God. No, we have never. It's just that high school crush, which you don't take things much more further. Yeah. So tukaingia term 2. Term 2 is when he decided to, he not decided, he started acting weird. He started acting very weird. I kind of noticed, but I was like, maybe it's another girl, maybe nini. Hey, to my surprise, it was another girl. The nigga was cheating on me. Imagine. The nigga was cheating on me. Even after giving him a chance, he had the audacity to go outside and cheat on me. And you know who he was cheating on me with? A fellow student to, I don't know which school that was. And she was in Form 1. Buddha una cheat on me na mono. Anyway, I found out through his friend Z now, the third friend. So I kind of confronted him and I asked him, what are these stories that I'm hearing that you've cheated on me with this girl so and so nini. He didn't object. Alikubali. Akasema yes, but it was just once. Walikuwa wameenda sijui rave wapi, so wakapatana and it just happened once. You know what I mean by once. I don't know why he decided to do that. Ama because we have never done it, so he decided to do it with another girl. But it's okay. Me, I didn't want to force issues. And by then I was young, so I didn't want early pregnancies and everything. So I was heartbroken. I was crying. I was, I was like, oh my God, why did he do this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? But I gave him a chance. He apologized, and we got back together. Yeah. So on the same katam, there was this speculation in school that there are some students using drugs. Yes. So one of the teachers alikuwa wa guided counseling. I don't know what's wrong with these teachers from guided counseling. They wanaringaga sana. It's as if ama ni venye they know some student secrets. Anyway, so this teacher from guided counseling, she went to the principal and she told the principal that she would like permission to ask all the classes who they might suspect wanatumia hizo drugs. It was becoming kind of common in school, like you would see boys running to the toilets, and then when they come back to class they're smelling kind of weird, obviously wametoka kuvuta this one here. So the principal agreed because it was like a problem which ilikuwa imeanza kuwa noticed. Yeah. So the teacher decided, because wana suspect form 3s, she will not come to form 3 to ask questions. She will go to form 1, form 2, and form 4. Yeah. So she went to those classes and she asked, and she told all the students to write down the names. And they had the time, by the way, to chagua the names. So the students wrote the names, and after writing the names, the teacher took the names to her office. I don't know, alienda kuangalia the most common names zenye zimeandikwa, because if the most common names ndo zimeandikwa kwa karatasi, then that means these students have seen you do it. Unaona? Yeah. So she came to our class. She did the same thing. We wrote. She went to Form 3 West. East. Yeah, East. Mine was West. She went to Form 3 West. East. And now wakaandika whoever they suspected that might be using those drugs. So as we were waiting for the to know who are using drugs, to our surprise, she didn't even go far. She just came and told both classes, our classes from West and East, to go to the dining hall. There's a meeting. She's holding a meeting and we are expected there. So we went and we were like, hey, kwani ni nini? Kwani wamepata msee mwenye anatumia drugs ama nini? So we went. The principal came, deputy principal, and then the fellow teachers and her, the guidance counseling. She said that it has been a case that has been proven that you guys are using drugs here, and she have evidence according to the students' opinion. So she called out names of those people who are suspected. And the first name that I had was my by then my current boyfriend, my ex. And I was like, wait a second, what? This guy has been using drugs under my nose, and I've never known that. Anyway, nikatulia tu. The second name I had was his friend Z, not Y. Y wasn't even there. He was a nice boy. His friend Z. Z by then had a girlfriend, but we were not friends. So the third name that was mentioned was her name. The fourth name that was mentioned was my best friend's name. And the fifth, obvious, nani hajui hata mkiwa class. If noisemaker imeandikwa that your best friend is part of, ameandikwa kwa hiyo noisemaker, you know definitely well when unafuata. I don't know, like, it's just something we used to know, like, hiyo ni kitu tu unajua. If ameandikwa kwa list ya noisemakers, ama kwa list ya watu wa kuchelewa, ama kwa list ya, if she's included in any kind of list, just know that wewe ndio unafuata. So I knew definitely that my name was the fifth part. And I was called out and I was like, oh my God, I've never even touched anything. I don't even know how this thing looks. I've never even seen it. So the students were told to go back to class, and those who were mentioned to stay behind. So we stayed behind. We were told by the principal to go to his office. We went. We were asked questions, nini, nini, nini. We were threatened that even the police will be included in this investigation because it's not a good thing to do drugs while in school. Hey, mimi huyo. Roho inagonga kugonga. Because I know my mom will kill me. She will kill me. The moment she hears that I've been on drugs. And hakuna venye unaweza prove or say that you've never used drugs and everything. You see? Because they don't want to be proved wrong. They know whatever they have done, the research they have done, it's quite enough for them. So if you're trying to like tell them sijui nini, they'll make sure that they prove you wrong. So tukaanza kuambiwa that police will be involved if tunajua those magroups zenye zinatumiaga hizo drugs and who supplies it to school nini nini, so itabidi tumepelekwa prison tumepelekwa prison ndio tuweze kufichua siri za hao watu, ati we are the kind of people wenye wao huchoma shule, wenye huwa huentice other students kuchoma shule, kustrike, in which we have never striked. That school have never striked. So but because wanaona those are the possible problems that never happen. So we were told tomorrow, the following day, to come with our parents, and this is something serious. If we do not come with our parents, they will take this matter to the police, and the moment itaenda kwa police sasa hakuna negotiation there, we'll just be arrested. And that time, you know, we are underage, so tutakuwa arrested. Me, I was crying inside saying, this is not how I planned my life to go. Like, I don't want to be arrested. Like, who wants to be arrested? Where? So, me, I did what the teacher said. The following day, I came with my mom because my mom is like a softie. Yes, she's kind of crazy and everything, but she's like a softie. I came with her. And she was told, nini, nini, nini. She just listened. And she was like, I know my daughter. She hasn't been hajakuwa behave any weird of late, so siwezi sema ati anatumia hizo vitu, and I know her very well. So the teacher saw that mzazi wake anasaid na yeye, let's call the dad. My dad was called, and when my dad was called, sikuitwa kwa ofisi, waliongea na principal and the fellow teachers. So I don't know what they told my dad. I don't know, because he came out fuming. Like, ile sura unaona mzazi amekuwekea and you're like, let me just shut up. Sababu hapa nikiongea na gongo kofi na fererekio kwa hewa. So we went home. My dad started telling me like, what kind of behaviors are these? Sasa unaona hii maneno utapelekwa kwa polisi, wewe utaishi jela. Interpia gani mnafanya shule? Like, I was given msomo to a point where nilikaa chini nikajifikiria nikaona enyewe mimi ni mjinga. Like, I never, why? Kwa nini jai ni cross my mind that this guy is using drugs? Kwanza the moment he started changing, you see? And I was like telling him, Dad, me, I've never used drugs. Kanambia nyamaza. Ninasikia uko wewe ndio girlfriend ya huyo drug dealer. Kutoka lini unasema sijui you have not used drugs? And you're the girlfriend of the drug dealer? What kind of behavior is that? Nikwambia nilipewa msomo. But at the end of the day, we were proven not guilty. And the X and the Z were, walifukuzwa shule, wakaambiwa they can't afford to keep such students in school. So that's how my boyfriend went. Akadisappear, akaenda. Maybe sometime till date I have never seen him. I don't even know where he is. Maybe he's even using drugs or something, but I don't know where he is.